Hello everyone, today is Friday, it is 8:43 a.m., June 30th. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Wars. Today, in the space, we're starting to see, Bitcoin turn very bullish again. I think, this weekend we're going to see a lot of volatility. It seems on the weekend we always get that volatility, that buying support. I want to talk about Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban to me is such a jerk. Like, I don't know how to explain it, man. I don't respect people like Hollywood celebrity. Anyone who's in mainstream media and like celebrity status, like, I don't respect them no matter what they do, even if he's a businessman. You know what I mean? Showing up in like Entourage and all these shows and all that. Which I don't watch any TV anymore, by the way. I do know all these shows because how I watch it with people when I'm around them and things like that. I'm not going to be rude, but what are you going to do? But anyway, Mark Cuban, he recently talked shit about Bitcoin. I saw an article about this. He tweeted out, he's like, Bitcoin has no intrinsic value, this and that, it doesn't mean anything, it's garbage, this and that. Which is really the typical response most people give when they hear about Bitcoin. They immediately say, no, that's bullshit, it's crap, it says. And then all of a sudden they dive into it and then they understand the importance of the technology and, how it could really change the game as far as money goes in the future. But now he's saying he's buying an ICO. So, I thought it was really humorous, and I just want to share with you guys, what Mark Cuban is doing. Don't buy the ICO that Mark Cuban is doing. I kind of hope he loses some money on this. I hate to hope bad for people. It's not really good, but it's just like one of those things where if you exalt yourself, God will humble you. Those that are first will be last, and those that are last, many who are first will be last, and many who are last will be first. So I hope he learns a life lesson from this, Mark Cuban. I think it's funny. I've been analyzing cryptocurrencies for about a year and a half right now. Not that that's even a long time compared to, the veterans that have been in here, forever, almost 5-10 years. But I at least know that, people like him are so ignorant when it comes to crypto and investing and things that are against the establishment, that contradict the establishment. Also, I want to talk about Comstock mining. I posted a post on Steam about Comstock mining. It is up 30% in the last week. Comstock mining is, to me, is a very undervalued stock. In 2008, when there was a huge economic crisis, it went all the way from 8 cents to $13. I expect some crazy gains with it, again, because it's a United States fully permitted stock offered on the New York Stock Exchange. It gives it a lot of velocity behind it. Once we see the economic shift and the stocks crash and the Dow fall like it has been, you're going to see a lot of money move into mining stocks. And so it's a good time. Not yet. I mean, I'm selling tiny amount. I've sold tiny amounts of my crypto and started buying this stock, buying shares of it. So my game is just take everything day by day, move really slow. I would hate to move into this Comstock mining and watch crypto just keep going up. So I'm not doing that. I'm taking it day by day, slowly moving profits into it. Holding my steam and doing all that stuff. So yeah, so look at LODE is the ticker for Comstock mining. I think it's really, talking about Comstock, it's not so much the company. If you're going to look up the company, it's not going to do a lot for you. I'm investing in Comstock because of the history behind the land. Those that know Comstock mining, it really was the reason for the gold rush out west. So it played, that mine played a huge factor for the gold rush out west. And given the fact that, yeah, it's been mined for that long, but the technology and the resources and the equipment and able to obtain that gold and silver has increased so much. I think that there's so much gold and silver in the ground, you know, maybe $1 billion worth in the ground yet to be turned over. I think that it's extremely undervalued. And, you know, people have been down-talking this stock, but they don't realize the economic situation why money has been flowing out of the stock isn't because it's been flowing out of the stock, but it's because it's been flowing out of junior gold miners in general over the last, you know, since last August, basically, or January, excuse me. So, you know, or, you know, January, August, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, so I just wanted to talk about those two things. How Mark Cuban is kind of, I don't know, he seems like an alright dude, but he does not know anything about crypto, and I think it's funny that now he's down-talked Bitcoin, so now he's got to go into like an ICO. He can't buy Bitcoin, he knows he wants to buy Bitcoin, but now he can't, so he's got to buy an ICO. I just think it's funny he can down-talk Bitcoin and then go into an ICO. Like, he definitely screwed up, and he should just admit it. You know, I think he's going to get spanked with this ICO. Maybe not, who knows? Maybe it'll be big news that Mark Cuban made a killing with it. But I think investors and mainstream is starting to pick up on the importance of blockchain, and they do not, you know, there's a lot of FOMO. So, a lot of FOMO going around at this point, which is actually a good thing, I think, right now. You know, to me, the number is going to be around between 3,500 and 3,900. I'll probably start selling some crypto around 32 once Bitcoin hits like 3,200. Just because maybe 3,500. You know, more on the long side. But, you know, small amounts, and I'm always going to keep a couple, you know, I always want to keep like 1,000 of each coin, because I think like, oh, well, what if it goes up big like Bitcoin? At least I have 1,000 of each, you know, so I have 1,000 of each coin reserved. So if it goes to $2,400 one day, I have $240,000. I don't know if my math's right on that. No, it's not at all. I have $2.4 million, excuse me. I have $2.4 million if I kept, you know, 1,000 of each coin. So I'm willing to do that. Why not, right? Just hold it. And so, yep, I mean, obviously gotta deal with the amount in circulation and stuff like that, but you get what I'm saying. Like, why not always hold, like, a couple thousand of each, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense to trade all of it, you know, considering what crypto can do, you know, the unexpected, you know, expect the unexpected. So, and I just sell slowly. I sell like 1/100th of my position when I sell that day, and then I'll wait the next day, see what's going on. Maybe I'll sell some more. Maybe I'll sell, you know, more than that. But right now, I'm just chilling. So I'm just letting y'all know what's going on. I thought the whole Mark Cuban thing was funny. You just gotta look up the article. It's like, dude, Mark Cuban, you know, he's gotta just say, all right, I was wrong about Bitcoin. Like, just admit it, dude. So, whatever. Peace.